video, you will learn how to create this editorial calendar using Notion and with the help of the automation with make.com. You might wonder why we have LLM entities here and what they mean. And because we are working on SEO, if you don't know what LLM entities, I will tell you, just wait some seconds. And how does it work? We just give some ideas, some seed topics in another database in Notion, and it will work on the automation in make.com, connecting Notion, Gemini, and Iterator, and creating a brief for us, complete a brief for the writer, and then writing the new data in a database in another Notion database, like what you see here, a content calendar. As you can see, all of these data, it has title, it has LLM entities, and all of the briefs are created in each of them have another brief in a document that has all of the data we need. I will show them to you later. So how do we start it? Let's cut it short. We will go to make.com, create a new scenario, and we have already connected our Notion to make.com. And the first one is going to be watch data source item from Notion. I will show you the configuration. It's not that hard. You can connect it very easily. I have some other videos about that. I will just show them to you later. As you can see here, I have connected. And well, for searching, we put the name of the database here, search, and it will find the database ID, create a time limit 100 because we're going to add some others anytime. Save it, easy. We need to create a filter here between Notion and Gemini, which is going to read them one by one. Just as you can see, it is a status filter. Yeah, it reads from the previous module, Notion 1, and status name. It checks the status name. You can find it here. As you can see, it shows all of the details from the last module, and we need this one. Let me show you here again. It is a status. We open this drop menu, and you see name. We need the name to be equal to generate AI entities. So anytime that we come to this seed database and add another title here, we will change it. For example, this one is going to, I don't know, SEO to rank in search engines. It's going to be a topic, a C topic, but the default is idea here. I will change it to generate AI entities. And if I run the automation, every new step will go forward. Well, let's just wait here. So we understood the filter. So what's going to happen in our brain, the Google Gemini AI? We create a new module named generate a response. Here's the configuration, very important, but most importantly is the prompt we give to our Gemini module. I have connected my Gemini API to make.com before. You can check my other videos. I will teach them how you can do it. And I chose Gemini 3 Flash Preview because it's not that, it acts fast. I need it to be fast. And I need it to consume as little tokens as possible. I want the automation to be free. And I will tell you why we choose these parts here. As you can see, we give a role, the user, to the first one, and the part message top is going to be text. So what is it going to read as a topic and work on it? We will choose the first Notion module and the seed topic that we gave it in the database. Only this seed topic is going to be chosen. Most important is here that we give the system instruction to our Gemini module and we tell it what you should do. It is very important. If you forget how to put it here, it will not give you LLM entities. I will tell you what they are in the next minutes. But here we should be very careful about that. I need you, for example, must output strictly as a JSON array of object with the exact keys. These are the keys I need from the JSON of my Gemini: cluster title, entity tags, and content brief. And there are critical system requirements. I don't need any markdown code blocks. I don't need any JSON blah blah brackets. I just need you to put the output in opening brackets and closing brackets. And critical requirement for content brief. As I said, we are going to write a brief for this seed content. It should give us H1, H2, and we don't need just the summary. We need the content strategy. I need you to tell me if it's going to be a pillar, a cluster, how many words it needs, what is the target persona, search intent, angle. As you can see, it gives me a complete brief so I can give it to my writer or even give it to Gemini or another AI again to write the article for me and just refine it. Let's save it here. So here's come the question, why are we working on LLM entities here? What is this? And why don't we do the traditional keyword research? As I said in many of my videos, topical authority is the golden keyword in nowadays that AI is everywhere and everyone does a search on their search engines, their LLMs like Gemini, ChatGPT, Claude, and etc. So we need to somehow change our content strategy to find them. How do we change them? The old keyword research was only focused on some strings, but the new one focuses on LLM entities, and somehow we need to create a semantic network of keywords which are connected to each other in each content, and they show that we have the experience, expertise, and authority, and everything, for a topic. And this is the reason we need to focus on different LLM entities, not keywords, for each of our content. So this is why we use LLM entities, not keyword research, in our prompt in Gemini, and we needed to give us those things. So the output that Gemini gives us is not clear enough yet to write in a Google Doc or create or writing in another Notion database. So we add an iterator here. What does it do? It just reads the result of Gemini and iterates it and makes it ready. You see, we choose this result from last module and makes it ready to be written in another document. So only write the content brief in the document and write the other things in a Notion database. So it somehow divides it. If I click on this explain, make.com will show you how it works. As you can see, the data comes, it goes to Gemini, Gemini handles it, and it's divided to 3 things. And one by one, they will go to Google Docs, and then the rest is going to go to the Notion. So what is our next module? It's a create a document Google Docs module in Gemini. We will again connect our Google account to make.com. What is going to be the name of this article? I just need you to read the cluster title from the iterator. As you can see, it reads it from our prompt. After that, what should it write in the content of the document? Here, it should write the content brief. Easy as that. And you just choose the document location here and save. Nothing too hard. And the last but not least module, it's going to create this editorial calendar for us. You see, it's going to write a cluster title, LLM entities, give a link to the brief, and show the status. We go here to the add another Notion module. It is a create a database item module. Let's see how the configuration works in this one. It takes a little time to load because of my laptop, which is not a pro version. So as you can see, again, we connect our make.com to Notion. Database ID, you click only on search and write the name of the database, which is editorial calendar here. It will find it. So, and it will read the columns that you have created. I have created them before the automation. One of them is cluster title, LLM entity, brief link, and status. So make.com is asking, what should I write in each of these columns? For cluster title, you will read from the iterator. Again, the cluster title is here. From the brief link, you will read the web view link from our Google Doc. You know, the Google Doc gives you web view link if you do that, and just change the status to brief ready, and LLM entities, just read them from the, and again, from the iterator. See, LLM entities are, we'll read them for the entity tags that iterator gives us. Let me just quit my Telegram. Lots of notifications are coming. Sorry for the distraction. So entity tags, they will be mapped from the iterator again. Here it is. Let me just, well, it's now search. Yeah, here it is. Entity tags, it's written from the iterator we had. Well, there's something you need to be careful about. I forgot to say about the Google Doc, because we need the Google Doc to be the documents to be somehow public. So if we click on the link here, it will open no matter who sees the database and no matter what account you are logged in, it will show you. So how did I do it? All of this, you see, all of them are here. You can view them, but I don't have any edit access, but because it's in another account, but it's showing the complete content strategy, target persona, search intent angle, technical outline. As you can see, this one is a strictly mandate cluster, 2000 words, H2, H3, everything for the start of the brief that it needs. But how can I see it? I'm in another account. This is the important part here. In the Google Docs module that we chose the path, chose the where to save the file. I chose this folder in my Google Drive, SEO content briefs. And in my Google Drive, I just shared this SEO content brief and changed the settings to everyone can view. So every file that is going to be written in this folder, anyone can view it. Your coworkers, your boss, anyone that will check the automation. So I added another one to test live this automation. Let's see how it happens. So I added it here. Generate AI entities is the status. Let's see how it works. I hope it doesn't crash and I can show you clearly. Let's run it once. So the status is okay. Now Gemini is doing the hard work, trying to solve everything we told it and create entities, write the brief. So it takes a little time, but not that much compared to traditional SEO. You see, it's happening fast. Now a Google Doc is ready, another Google Docs. For some of the C topics, it creates multiple ones because it wants to create multiple entities. We come to our editorial calendar. As you can see, they are added here. Strategic hierarchy, we open. Strategic hierarchy of entity-based SEO. This is from my seed cluster, and it created another one here. It has a brief link. We open the brief and just, I don't want to forget, I will change this one to done so it won't read it again. See, this one is a cluster. This document must be a minimum of 2000 words to cover technical execution details. Target persona, search intent and angle. Let me zoom it. Search intent and angle, technical outline. Yeah, anything we need is ready here. So this is it. I hope you liked learning how you can automate AEO or GEO, working SEO for the new AI era. And I hope you learn how to use LLM entities and create automation using Notion, Gemini, Google Docs, and an iterator module. If you like these kind of videos, I suggest you watch my playlist of Notion, Gemini, or my playlist of AI for marketing. Thank you again for watching. See you soon.